The sunlight within us, sometimes, it dims so subtly. As we journey through the beautiful chapters of life. Especially after 60, our bodies whisper changes. One of the most silent, yet profoundly impactful, is the quiet decline in our vitamin D levels. It's not just about bones, dear friends. It's about the very essence of our vitality, our strength, our mood, our shield against illness. Imagine a vitamin, born of the sun's gentle touch. So essential, yet so easily overlooked. Vitamin D, this remarkable nutrient, plays a critical, multifaceted role in our well-being. It is the quiet architect of strong bones, diligently ensuring our bodies absorb the calcium they need. Beyond that, it is a vigilant guardian of our immune system, helping it differentiate between friend and foe, keeping us robust and resilient. It even extends its gentle influence to our brain health, supporting our cognitive whispers and emotional equilibrium. Yet, as the years unfold, our skin, once so adept at converting sunlight into this precious vitamin, becomes less efficient. Coupled with the natural tendency to spend more time indoors, changes in our diets, and sometimes, the very medications that help us. This beautiful dance with the sun can become a distant memory, leading to a hidden deficiency. What might begin as a soft sigh of fatigue, or the gentle ache in our joints, can, over time, evolve into a landscape of more challenging symptoms. Frequent illnesses that linger, a creeping sense of melancholy or depression, and a heightened vulnerability to falls and fractures. And yet, so many cherished souls over 60 are unaware that this vital light within them is running low. They might attribute these subtle shifts to the natural course of aging, unaware that a simple, yet profound, imbalance is at play. In this compassionate journey we embark on today, we will gently uncover the quiet signs, understand the potential risks, and most importantly, illuminate the thoughtful solutions for vitamin D deficiency. After the age of 60, from tender lifestyle shifts that invite more light into our days, to understanding the wisdom of blood tests, and exploring the supportive embrace of supplements, let us discover together how to protect and rekindle the sunlight within even on the cloudiest of days. Let us delve deeper into the profound importance of vitamin D, especially as we embrace our golden years. This isn't merely a buzzword, it is a fundamental building block for a life lived with vibrancy and joy. As the American Endocrine Society, among other esteemed medical bodies, has consistently highlighted, vitamin D is indispensable. It's the quiet orchestrator of calcium absorption, critical for warding off the fragility of osteoporosis, which can cast a long shadow over our independence. But its benevolent reach extends far beyond our skeletal framework. Low levels of this crucial vitamin have been linked to an increased susceptibility to metabolic diseases, those quiet imbalances that can affect our energy and well-being. It touches upon cardiovascular health, the very rhythm of our hearts, and can even influence our vulnerability to autoimmune diseases and various infections. Imagine a single vitamin holding such profound sway over so many aspects of our health. Now, let's talk about the gentle guidance of the latest recommendations. In Korea, the Korean Nutrition Society, in its 2020 guidelines, suggests a daily intake of 10 micrograms for adults aged 12 to 64, and a slightly increased recommendation of 15 micrograms for those over 65. For context, 1 microgram is equivalent to 40 international units, or IU. So, these recommendations translate to approximately 400 to 600 IU, which you might recognize on supplement labels. Across the seas, in the United States, the recommendations are a gentle 15 micrograms for those aged 1 to 70, and a thoughtful increase to 20 micrograms for those over 70. These numbers are not mere statistics. They are gentle invitations to nurture our bodies with what they need. Interestingly, the American Endocrine Society, with its recent updates, offers a nuanced perspective. While for healthy individuals under 75, exceeding the daily recommended amount might not be necessary, for those cherished souls over 75, a higher intake can potentially reduce mortality risk. This is a profound insight, suggesting that for some, a little more sunshine in supplement form can extend the journey of life. And for expectant mothers, too, vitamin D plays a protective role, gently reducing the risks of miscarriage and premature birth, cradling new life with its quiet strength. So, how do we invite more of this precious vitamin into our lives? The most natural, and perhaps the most poetic way, is through the warm embrace of sunlight. Our skin, when gently exposed to the sun's rays, has the wondrous ability to synthesize vitamin D. Think of it as nature's gentle alchemy. Beyond the sun, certain foods carry this light within them. The rich, omega-3 laden salmon and mackerel, the humble yet mighty egg yolk. These culinary treasures offer a gentle dietary path. However, in our modern lives, often spent within the comforting walls of our homes or offices, sufficient sun exposure can be a challenge. This is where vitamin D supplements step in, offering a convenient and reliable way to bridge the gap, like a comforting hand reaching out to us. Understanding where we stand on the spectrum of vitamin D levels is crucial. This is typically assessed by measuring the concentration of 2,5-OHD in our blood serum. While there isn't one universally agreed upon standard, generally, a level below 20 nanograms per milliliter is considered a deficiency. A range of 21 to 29 ng/ml indicates insufficiency, and 30 ng/ml or above is deemed sufficient. These numbers serve as gentle beacons, guiding us toward balance and well-being. It's a conversation worth having with your doctor. A simple blood test that can reveal so much. For our elders, those who carry the wisdom of many years, there are indeed additional considerations. As we age, the skin's remarkable ability to synthesize vitamin D from sunlight naturally diminishes. Furthermore, kidney function, which plays a role in activating vitamin D, can also decline. These natural shifts mean that the vitamin D requirements for older adults can increase. It is why, as we touched upon earlier, for those over 75, going slightly above the general daily recommendations, perhaps up to 800 IU or 20 micrograms daily, has been shown in some studies to gently reduce mortality risk. It's a testament to the profound impact of this often underestimated nutrient. Recent research, particularly from the American Endocrine Society, continues to shed more light on the nuances of vitamin D. Their latest guidelines, for instance, thoughtfully recommend higher vitamin D intake for specific groups, including children, adolescents, pregnant individuals, those over 75, and even those in a pre-diabetic state. The scientific community is tirelessly working to refine our understanding. What are the most accurate ways to measure vitamin D deficiency? What are the optimal thresholds for sufficiency? What are the ideal dosages for supplements? This ongoing quest for knowledge is a comforting thought, as it promises even more tailored and effective approaches to our health. Let's gently revisit the risks associated with vitamin D deficiency. It extends beyond the widely known bone health concerns. It can contribute to muscle weakness, increasing the risk of falls and, consequently, fractures, a concern that weighs heavily on the hearts of many older adults and their loved ones. Furthermore, emerging research suggests connections between low vitamin D levels and an increased risk of diabetes, hypertension, cardiovascular diseases, certain cancers, and even overall mortality. These are not meant to alarm, but to gently underscore the profound importance of maintaining optimal levels of this vital nutrient. It's about safeguarding our precious years, ensuring they are filled with activity, clarity, and peace of mind. However, a word of gentle caution is also warranted. While more is often perceived as better, with vitamin D, balance is key. Maintaining blood levels of 20 to 36 ng/ml appears to be most beneficial for bone health and cardiovascular disease prevention. It's generally advised to avoid exceeding 40 ng/ml, as excessive levels can also pose risks. Furthermore, when considering supplementation, a consistent daily intake is often preferred over high-dose, intermittent consumption. Think of it as a gentle, steady stream of nourishment, rather than an infrequent deluge. And for healthy adults under 75, it's generally advised not to exceed the recommended daily intake solely for the purpose of reducing disease risk, unless specifically guided by a healthcare professional. Every body is unique and personalized. Guidance is always the most compassionate and effective path. Your body, your spirit, your journey through life, it's a precious tapestry. Understanding and addressing vitamin D deficiency is like reweaving a thread of sunshine back into that tapestry, strengthening its resilience and brightening its colors. It's a gentle reminder that even in aging, vitality can be rekindled. Awareness, those soft whispers of knowledge, and small, consistent steps can protect the light within you, allowing it to glow warmly, even on the cloudiest days. Embrace this knowledge, speak to your healthcare provider, and take these gentle steps towards protecting the radiant sunlight that resides within your beautiful, enduring spirit. If you found this helpful, please subscribe and take good care of your health.